But there were two comments here I do want to address real quick. One is somebody said something about FTX intentionally drowning projects. One of these projects is ICP. Now, just yesterday, we were actually having a meeting. Maybe I said this yesterday on the show. We had a meeting here internally, and we're determining what videos we're going to be doing next. We had a content meeting. And I said, I want to give ICP a fair shake. ICP got a terrible name with the way that it was launched and got a terrible rep because the price dropped insane, like more than almost anything in a very quick, short amount of time. I don't think that determines whether a project is good or not. Let's use Chainlink, for instance. Chainlink in 2018, and anyone who was on crypto Instagram, which was just me and Wendy and like 7 other people at the time, I actually started on Instagram. That was the first account that I had overall. I didn't know. I'm not in tune with social media. I didn't know Twitter was the place. So when we started these accounts back in the day, on crypto Instagram, there was no community that had more bots than Chainlink. And it made you think Chainlink wasn't legit. I did a review on it back then. People can go watch early on. And actually, the funny thing is, if you go watch that first review I made on Chainlink, so much of the stuff I said for the future of it was dead on. But I get no credit for it because I said Bitcoin was going to 100K, remember? So Chainlink had an awful problem with bots and shilling. That didn't have anything to do with the Chainlink team, but it had a bad reputation for that. It didn't matter because the tech was superior and they made partnerships and they moved as an organization. ICP, I don't know enough about it yet to be able to determine whether we like it or not. Why? Because I got turned off from it from all the stuff that happened. But I now know a lot of people that are super bullish on it. And also, you understand the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Dfinity and Sam Bankman-Fried, bitter rivals. Or is it Charles? Who had that information? Who was it, Nick? Somebody go get Nick the money.
Nick?
Yeah. I can't remember if he said it was Charles in Dfinity or it was them in Dfinity. But the fact is that either way, I don't think they got a fair shake. And so I'm going to do a review on ICP and do a fair shake. Well, coincidentally, what if their bad reputation is because of Sam Bankman-Fried and Solana? Got a lot of evidence to suggest that there was an orchestrated plan to crush ICP. I got someone last night randomly sent me message after message with chart after chart with proof over proof. Now, we've got to verify all this to be real and authentic before we do it. We're doing that today. And then we're going to record that video today. And that video is going to come out on Saturday because obviously it's a good time to throw SBF under the bus. Was it Charles and Dfinity or Sam Bankman-Fried and Dfinity? Oh, Charles and Dfinity hate each other. Well, Dfinity should also hate Sam Bankman-Fried if he was part of this. So we're going to show you a lot of evidence to suggest that.
I've been on this mission to liberate Dfinity and Internet Computer of these bogus ass rug pull claims. Let's get into this, today's news and charts. So with that said, folks, this is going to be huge. And like I said, this has been a mission of mine to free Internet Computer from all this bogus FUD that gets planted on it every single day. And we're finally winning. We're finally winning. And we'll get into that in just a second. We're going to cover a little bit of news here. Internet Identity is undergoing planned maintenance October 26th. So, BOLO for that. That means be on the lookout. Crypto Girl is dropping some absolute bangers of a tweet lately. You guys got to follow her at DeFi Wizards. GitHub commits for the last 3 months. ICP is #1. This is a repository for software and dApps and things like that. 1,177 commits. You can see the pace has not slowed down. And this is kind of getting back to what I was talking about and why you need to watch BitBoy Crypto this Saturday. He says he's going to drop a video on ICP. He says he thinks it didn't get a fair shake after the launch. But we've got these people, Miles. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that last name. Remember ICP. And what's funny about this is on October 18th, I dropped a video on TikTok. I dropped a video on YouTube saying that, hey, usually we'll see all these people fudding Internet Computer and they'll just post a chart like this. And then they use their influence to absolutely thwart everyone's mind. It wouldn't be a surprise to me if Miles was getting paid to produce these types of tweets. Here's another one. Never forget that coin called effing Internet Computer was $490 with a valuation of $240 billion. This guy, he's got 16,000 followers. And look at this. He's got a link to FTX. Remember that, folks. I'm telling you. So here's the video I just did. We're going to get into some really crooked stuff here that FTX did to Internet Computer. Let's get into this. So typically, when people are out and about fudding on Internet Computer, they go to TradingView and they find this graph of this miraculous destruction of candles to the downside, claiming that ICP hit $2,000, $900, you name it, blah, blah, blah. Well, the truth of the matter is that TradingView has some very skewed price tags for the actual launch. And one thing that you're not seeing here is the ghost in the darkness known as FTX, because FTX did something very shady to sabotage the Internet Computer launch. So if we go in and search for ICP, we can look at the perps, which is short for perpetual futures. We can see that this chart looks a little bit different than the one that we just saw. Remember, none of this from this candle over was available for us to see on that last chart. In fact, FTX decided that they were going to list perpetual futures 4 days early on Internet Computer. Why? Well, they are in bed with Solana, and Internet Computer is a Solana killer. So what do we got? We've got FTX using futures to manipulate and influence the other exchange's price on Internet Computer. It didn't help that Bitcoin went on to retrace 50% over the next 2 weeks, 2 days after Dfinity launched Internet Computer. But getting back to the suspicious activity FTX was doing, why would FTX pump Internet Computer from $91 all the way up to $495, folks, and then absolutely rug pull the investors? Every single person that invested in Internet Computer during this time frame lost money. This was an epic pump that was synthetically made by FTX, in my opinion. Charts don't lie, right? We're seeing it here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial on what exactly did happen at the Internet Computer launch. So as I said, I've been on a mission since April to liberate all of you. I need you guys to follow me. I need you guys to like my videos. I need you guys to get this stuff out there. Please help me. I'm begging you. So with that said, folks, we're cleaning up the crypto industry. But we're going to look at ICP charts first. Daily chart. Here's what we got. TA left off from, what was it, Monday or Tuesday, folks? Yeah. So I was kind of speculating how we might get a little bit of a bounce to the upside here. It really wouldn't surprise me if this was the case, because now we are coming up on a potential triple bottom inside a descending triangle. Price action pretty far from this Ichimoku cloud. This is what I think is going to happen, and it's not financial advice in any way, shape, or form, right? I pay close attention to the Ichimoku cloud. It's a fine Japanese trading style. And usually, when you can notice that price is too far from this cloud, what does it do? it kind of like reels back into the cloud. So that's my number one thing. I mean, we're seeing some bearish engulfing candles, though, off this symmetrical triangle squeeze here. So, I mean, be ready, folks. Anything could happen here at this point. I do think that another retest of about the $4.60 could be shaping up. I do think that there is a lot of fear going on right now with this crypto regulation stuff. And it's what BitBoy and Crypto Wendy are fighting, folks. So you guys got to follow those two as well. But next stop to the downside, though, with ICP, $3.20. Let's reverse the rolls. And that might not happen overnight, right? And this is all very speculative. If we get a nice break to the upside, look for about that $5.81 level, $6.50 level, $7.18 level-ish, somewhere in there. So really, it is what it is. We're still kind of squeezing sideways. We're waiting for that breakout confirmation in either direction. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I could use all the support from everybody at this point in time. Let's go.